Good day, traders. This is Rick with your futures trading coach. Aftermarket update for the live trading alert call room. Today is Friday, May 6th, the end of the week. A lot to go over today, so I'm gonna go quick, guys. We just had a great day in the room. We always have a great day. Obviously, if the market's not moving, if it's moving in a 3 or 4 point range all day, all morning, then you're not going to get an 8-point trade. We always do well. Obviously, we get what we get based on how the market moves. Today we had a lot of movement, did very, very well in the room. I'm going to run through everything real quick here. First trade we had was an understanding trade long at 2044. Most people who took the trade as designed would have added at 42 and then gotten out on this candle here when it came back up, and it would have been a break-even trade. Those with smaller contracts would not have been able to get in there. They would have waited for a pullback a little bit, and they would have been able to get a point on that trade. So break even for most. Those with smaller size would have made a point, and that was a nice little start there. Even though we saw the market wanted to get higher a little bit more, and I was actually looking to take it lower, which we did after this. I'll get to that next trade there. So when the market did fail there, came down, then held this level here at 150. I said we had an S play here, long 41.50, 41.75. Took it up, had an add-on trade, or a new entry up at 44. That was up to 4 points with a 1.5 add-on. Said it should go up to 550, 575. That's exactly where it went. I said if it didn't get above there that it was going to be problematic, especially if they got it negative again. So that was a nice up to 4 points with a 1.5 add-on. And then the market did in fact fail there. Came down. We had an understanding trade short at 41 quarter short, and that one went down to the target of 38.75, which was 2.5 points. When it held there, came back up, I said if you're not still in, those who are still in, we're still in. If you're not still in, we had an RS trade short up at 40.50. We took that down. We were looking for if we got below 35.75, 33.75 into potentially down to 33s. We did hit the 33.75 to the tick, which is the minimum the trade had to go once it got below 35.75. So from 40.50, we had a short. We added on at 35.75 or a new entry, which was a power play. Okay, so from the RS we got up to 450, up to 6 points on that trade. Okay, a little bit more if someone held it right to the top of that circle there. But we'll just call it 6 points. 1.5 to 2 points from the power play add-on. So some people got in here, took profits, had one runner, added on here, took more profits there, +1, +2, whatever it was, and that was the target when this thing was bouncing around here and everything like that. We did have another trade potentially long coming in, but we were already short, so I told everybody to be very careful of this. Told everybody after this candle closed here with the circle, the market had exactly 10 seconds to get up above the 575, otherwise it was going to come down probably lower than the circle. So they had to get it up. Boom, it shot up there. That was it for shorts. And then I told everybody after all this, we also had crude trades. I'll get to that in a second. After all this, most people were at their goal. It wasn't barely 10 o'clock. When we came back up here, I told everybody that if you were up nicely on the day, take it small if you can. That's obviously dependent on how much size you have. We had an understanding trade long at 37.75 for those who took it, and we took that up to our ZL area here, which was 41.75 on this candle here with the circle after the green candle, after this red candle here. I said get out of the trade if you're long. People were asking if we were going to take the ZL short. I just told everybody, I mean, at this point, it was like between this and the crude, everybody was pretty much done. Told everybody, look, if you need another trade, it's a bonus trade. Not going to, it's take it if you want. and that was a short, and that was I said if you're at your goal up, 1.5 times your goal, just be done, because it's Friday. There was some people who took the trade, 41.75 short, and we stayed in until 38.75, which was our first target. And then those who wanted to still get more, they had to get out when the room closed. Right here, I called the entire trade off at 38. Okay, and that's actually as low as it went as of now. It looks like it's trying to get lower. It's still got to fight this traffic here in the way that we identified, which is why we got everybody out here. If they can get below here, they're probably going to come down, potentially even come down to the lows, maybe get into the bottom of this circle, don't know. But anyway, we had like 6 winners, 1 break even, 1 add-on. Just an unbelievable day today. In the crude, again, 2 monster trades. We had an understanding trade long at 8:51 Central Standard Time, 44.32. You'll see it never look back, but obviously a lot of people are not going to still be in for that. Obviously, it went 44.32 with enough contracts. You could have gotten almost 100 pennies up to here. But obviously there's a lot of people that were out, and the target here was 69. Okay, short-term target. Okay, so that was about 37 pennies. Okay, that was my posted target. Okay, posted target. And then market shopped around here, couldn't decide if it was coming down or up. Decided to take it up. We got in on a power play twice, actually. We hit it once on this candle here, this 1021 candle at 44.78. That made 10 pennies. Now what happens is once we get 8 or 10 pennies, we go minus 8 or 10 pennies, and we go for a total break even or for more with a runner. Some people got shaken out at break even on this. Some smaller traders who were only trading 1 contract, got 8 to 10 pennies. I said, look, if it doesn't come sell off here, hit it again, because the thing wants to go higher. Once it came down here, I said if it gets back up to the 78, hit it again. We hit it again, and at this point we had targets of 90, 99. I said if it gets targets 93 to 99, okay. I said if it gets above, if it gets to 45.02, add on, okay, for a 12 target, okay. We moved our stop up on this because I didn't want to risk anything, any strangeness happening. And I said it's either going to keep going or not. Once the market got up here, got up to around 32, came down 22. I said if you have anything left, and some people, most people were out by then, but people who did have additional runners called the entire trade off at 22. Okay, and you'll see on your chart here, that's probably, it's around the high, and now the market's coming down. We're actually getting ready to have a potential short here, but this is lunch. So from here we had from 78, 88, 98, 08, 18, another 30, depending on how many people had 37, 35 to 50 pennies on this trade, and just an unbelievable day. Great way to end the week. We're going to come back again and do it all over again tomorrow. Until then, guys, have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you back. Bye-bye.